Well, good afternoon, my sisters and brothers of Alexandria. I am Don Wilms from Chesterfield, and I am running for VA Vice President. Sorry I can't be with you this afternoon. I have to be out in Harrisonburg at District D's pre-convention caucus, but I will be at your district's pre-convention caucus in 2 weeks, and I hope that I will see some of you there. In the meantime, I wanted to convey a few things to you that I thought were important for the future of VEA. You know, we talk about um, membership loss and how we have to do something about it. We've got to stem those losses. We've got to bring back increases in membership. But talk is not going to get us anywhere. We've actually got to take some action. And I've been pushing since last October for us to actually sit down and devise a plan that starts at headquarters. It starts with VEA leadership, working with our VIPSA, our UNISERV leadership. And I've met some resistance from folks who don't think it's appropriate for the VEA board to sit down and make plans. But I managed to get the idea in front of USAC, or UNISERV Standards Advisory Committee, which also serves as VEA's membership committee, and got some traction there. And I was subsequently recruited to be one of 8 USAC leaders who will meet with VIPSA leaders a week after this coming VEA convention to start talking about how the state can spearhead membership development and not leave it up to 132 individual locals to have a variety of plans that may or may not be based on experiences. So then the next thing I want to say is, once you've got the new members, what do you do with them? You've got to find their native intelligence. You've got to find what they're good at, and you've got to put it to work. You've got to give them tasks to do. You've got to have them put their heads together and talk about what needs to be worked on, what needs to be improved, what needs to be fixed, and what are possible solutions to that. And you've got to make them feel that they're part of the solution, because if they don't feel like they're part of the solution, then they feel that somebody else is always going to take care of it for them. You know, one of the best things I did for leadership development in my local was since 2 years ago, I had been trained by the Industrial Areas Foundation in organizing skills in a 3-day fantastic stay. But then 1 year ago, the Chesterfield Education Association was invited by NEA to participate in the Loudon Training Hub on organizing skills. And I had this idea that rather than go again myself as the leader of a 3-person team, I would much rather send 3 people who had no organizing training up there, so that I would then have multiple people with organizing skills. And I talked to my liaison in NEA, who gave me the green light on that, and I sent my vice president, Sonia Smith, who, by the way, is a native of Alexandria, sent her up to the training hub as the team leader, along with one of our members at large, Tina Bueno, and a brand new building rep, Tiffany Cubbage, because we were expected to balance age, experience, ethnicity, depth of participation in the association, and all of that. And they came back and they formulated this phenomenal outreach to summer school plan, where we made it into all 44 schools during the month of July with ice cream sandwiches to talk to members and non-members alike, to talk to teachers and support staff and administrators about why it mattered to belong to your professional association, and what in school was important, and it wasn't testing. And everybody pretty much agreed on that. And that then morphed into outreach to the community, where with the help of folks from NEA headquarters, as well as VEA headquarters, as well as shared staffing from the Michigan Education Association and from the Florida Education Association, we actually spent 4 nights in teams of 5 in 5 different neighborhoods each night. So 20 different neighborhoods over the course of Monday through Thursday, going out and talking to members of the community, targeting people who had children in the public schools, asking them what they thought CCPS was doing correctly, doing well, and what they thought the school system needed to improve on. And almost universally, it was testing is something that has to be improved on. We're spending too much time on testing. Anyway, these things are on my mind, and these are the things that I think are important to us as an association. And I wanted to convey that to you prior to my coming to talk in a more generalized way, I suppose, about what's important for VEA and about what's important for our future at your district's pre-convention caucus. So thank you for listening to me. I hope you have a great rest of your meeting. I have a fantastic advocate in Christina Barringer. I just love her to death, and if you respect her at all, I know that she's gonna make up for any lack of appeal that I have by sending you a video instead of coming in person. Thanks so much.